Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Risk here, and yeah, today I'm going to be making a video on Bo2, and I don't know why I chose to play this game, because it's really, doesn't have anything to do with this video. It's really not fitting for this video, but who cares? Anyway, in this video, what I'm going to be talking about is how, apparently, MW2 Remastered is, quote-unquote, confirmed. Even though, there's no actual proof, no one from Activision or Raven or Infinity Ward, no one's actually went and said anything. There's apparently some, leaks that were saying, it's going to happen. Which, I mean, I honestly don't see, anything wrong with remastering MW2. I honestly, really liked COD 4 Remastered, and I play, the normal COD 4 all the time, so don't even say I'm, a new gen. I've never experienced COD 4 before. But, it's really not as bad as people think. Supply drops, sure, they're in the game, but you could still earn everything just from playing. Who cares if they just add in a couple weapons that make the gameplay different and more fun? Because if you're just getting the same game, if they go and just literally copy and paste MW2, it's not really going to be that interesting, because you're going to have, the same maps, the same weapons, you know, all the same gameplay, which, I mean, I guess would kind of be good in some ways, but it would get really boring, really quickly. Because it'd just be the same thing as playing on Xbox or playing the old MW2. And also people are saying oh, I really hope they don't make this, they're gonna ruin MW2. And the thing is they're not forcing people to play the game, obviously. If you don't like the remastered, you can just go and play the old version, the original MW2. If you don't like MWR, just play COD 4. I know, at least being a PC player, that's not as hard as possibly on console. So I know on console there's a lot of hacking and stuff, but they really wouldn't be able to do anything to fix that anyway. Everybody's saying please don't make MW2 Remastered. If they never were to make it, it wouldn't change anything. You know? Because if they were never to make it, you'd be sitting there playing in hacked lobbies all the time, unless you're on PC, which PC is fine. And then when they release it, if you don't like it, you can just go back and play the old Xbox or the original on PC version of the game, and then you'd be perfectly fine. And also, I'm really, looking forward to MW2 Remastered if they do make it, because I really, I know this is kind of stupid, but I'd really just want to see what the intervention would look like. I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed if it looks like that, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's that intervention that was added to Modern Warfare Remastered. I honestly really hope it doesn't look like that, because, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. The scope looks, really small compared to, the intervention in the original MW2. Obviously, yeah, the M40 from MWR looks a little bit different than the original COD 4 M40, but, they have the same basic shape. That sniper from MWR is completely different. I mean, you could tell what it's supposed to be, but it the scope is completely different. The gun itself is a little bit different. I just honestly hope they fix the scope. If they had the Barrett scope on it. So if you guys don't know, in MWR the Barrett is it has this huge scope, or it looks really big, and that looks like the type of scope that the intervention should have. That looks like the type of scope that the MW2 intervention has. So I don't get why they had to give it this tiny little scope on MWR. I hope in the remastered MW2, if they do make it, I hope they actually get it right and it looks good. Also, I hope they fix one-man army noob tubes. If they don't fix that, I know people want to be oh, keep it the same, don't change anything, but almost the entire COD community can agree that was terrible. Because although it might be changing the original game, that was technically a glitch. It wasn't intended. So if they were to fix it, that would just be them fixing another glitch in the game, which obviously is a good thing. Also, with supply drops, everybody says that they're all scared that they're gonna add supply drops to the game and it's gonna ruin it. But in MWR, I honestly don't think the supply drop system is that bad. If it was the BO3 supply drops, then yeah, that would be a problem. But in MWR, the supply drops are actually really well done. You can either just be you know, when you play the game for a while, you can get the salvage or whatever it is. Then you can just pretty much craft the weapons, you know? You just get all of the stuff there, all the other things that you can make with it, and then you just unlock the gun. Or you could just, you know, spend actual money and open up supply drops, if you don't want to wait, and then just buy them there. So I don't think it's that big of a deal if they add it. I know like I said before, the problem would be, oh, it's changing how the game is, it's not the original. But if they were to completely recreate it, there would be a lot of problems, just like there were back then in MW2. Like one-man army noob tubes, like I was saying, or just noob tubes in general were really overpowered, and they should like be extremely nerfed. I just hope that Raven is the company that's gonna make it instead of like some other company, because in my opinion, I think like MWR was good, and you know, they did change some stuff, like they did end up like changing up the spawns, but then when people were complaining about it, they actually ended up reverting it back to like the original spawns like they were back in COD 4. So Raven like listens to the community and actually like, you know, tries to do what the community likes, and I don't know if any other like company or team would be able to do the same thing. But yeah, I guess that's where I'm gonna end the video here. So if you guys enjoyed it at all, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys, you know, disagree with, you know, what I said about MW2 Remastered and you think it would be like a terrible idea, just don't go and like dislike the video and like leave hate on it. This is just my opinions on like the type of things that I hope it does and, you know, what I think about it. But yeah, guess I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.